So today the CW released the second promo for the upcoming 4-part crossover known as Crisis on Earth X, and it is pretty much the same length as the first promo we got last week, but it shows us a few more scenes and a couple more seconds of footage that we can use to expand on the first promo, and also give us some hints and details on what we can expect going into Crisis on Earth X. So before we get into the breakdown of the trailer, let's watch it together.
Everyone you care about, everyone you love, they're gonna die.
Crisis on Earth X, the two-night crossover event, starts Monday, November 27th on the CW.
So the first thing of note is that we get the first proper full-face look of Prometheus. Now obviously I adore Prometheus, he is my favourite villain from the Arrowverse, and the fact that he is now being brought back on Earth X is extremely exciting. We can see that he is coming out of an elevator here, probably in the Arrow Cave or maybe Star Labs, who knows. And we can also see that his mask has not changed, and probably his whole costume hasn't changed, which is interesting, because does that mean Prometheus is going to be different on this Earth, or is he going to stay the same? We then see Barry and Iris on the Wave Rider, and this is very exciting because we've never actually seen Barry and Iris on the Wave Rider. I don't think we've seen any of the Flash characters on the Wave Rider, except for maybe Cisco in the last crossover. So this is very cool to see them two on there together. It's going to be interesting to see what they think of it, because obviously we know that Barry is aware of the Wave Rider and he's aware of the Legends in the future, but at this point our Barry has never been on it and he's never been aware of it. So that's going to be really cool to see how he reacts to all these different things, and maybe also Gideon. We then get to see inside of the church scene, so this is probably where, you know, Barry and Iris are getting married. We can see Cisco here, who is just running away from the battle, not having anything to do with it. We can also see a guy in the background, we can see his legs just kind of sat there, so is that an Earth X soldier? Is it a character? We can't really tell. I have a feeling it's going to be an Earth X soldier who was involved in the strike against our characters. Also, I have to say, Cisco, I am loving your style there, mate. I absolutely love those braces that you're wearing. Very cool, very Jughead Jones. We then see Caitlin Snow, aka Killer Frost, who of course we found out last week she's going to be Iris's maid of honor, and we can see her stood here, but also we can see that she's actually Killer Frost here. She's not Caitlin Snow, but whether she was actually Caitlin Snow before this, and maybe now that these soldiers are attacking our characters, maybe they are saying to her, God, just go full Killer Frost and help us, we need your powers. So, you know, whether she is going full Killer Frost here or whether she's using it for good will be interesting to see, and I think that's a cool dynamic to play with, is, you know, she does it for good this time. We then get an expanded look at the amazing hero shot we got in the last trailer. We see all the characters. We see Alex Danvers, we see The Flash, we see Green Arrow, Supergirl, and White Canary. We saw all of those characters in the last shot, but this one has the camera a little bit higher up, and we can actually see that Firestorm is behind them. Now, one thing that's important to note here is that we can see that Jax is in the Firestorm outfit, but he's not in Firestorm mode. You can see his eyes aren't white. So does this mean Martin's gone? This is definitely a potential thing. We then see a very interesting shot of Stephen Amell, aka Oliver Queen, as a Nazi general. Now what could this mean? Well, it could mean that our Earth 1 Oliver Queen is posing as a Earth X Nazi general, or it could mean that the Oliver Queen on Earth X is not the Green Arrow, he's not Prometheus, he's actually a Nazi general, and that is his role on Earth X. He's not actually a hero on this Earth, and I think that'd be a really cool twist to change the character that way. We then also see our first really good in-depth look at the Nazi Earth X soldiers. This is very cool. It's very much like the Wolfenstein video games. We can see the really nice red eyes on the mask. We can see they've got breathing respirators on there. We can see their very cool guns. And also I really like the straps on the side of their arms that represent the Earth X logo. It's the same logo that the Earth X Flash has on him. Very, very cool. We can see the theme is very sticking through all the different elements of this crossover, which I really like. It's very consistent. And finally, we see the Speedster Storm again. Now, is this the Speedster Storm, or is it just another random storm? To me, it looks like the exact same shot that was in the Flash Season 3 finale. So they could just be using it to fill up the footage, or it could be that maybe this relates back to the end of the Flash Season 3, and maybe Barry is somehow connected to this universe. It'd be very interesting and very weird to bring it back to that, but I do want to see this Speedster Storm explained, because into Season 4, we haven't really seen anything on it. So guys, tell me in the comment section below what you thought about this promo. Yes, it was very short, but it was indeed very sweet. We got plenty of new tidbits that can help us speculate, especially that one photo of Oliver Queen. I think that's definitely going to fuel a lot of speculation among the community, as well as the Speedster Storm, bringing that back and making that relevant again. So I reckon we will get the full sort of 2-minute length trailer for this, maybe this time next week, and that'll be very, very exciting, and I'll definitely be here to break that one down for you guys as well. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.